The Olympic Games, the biggest stage in sports. Every 2 years, the best athletes in the world come together. They represent their countries. They compete for glory. The Olympics are more than just a competition. They are a celebration of human achievement. They inspire us to be our best. The Olympics have a rich history. The ancient Olympic Games started in Olympia, Greece. This was a sacred site. The first recorded games took place in 776 BC. They were held every 4 years. This period was called an Olympiad. The ancient games were a religious festival. They honored Zeus. Only men could compete in the ancient Olympics. Women were not allowed to participate. Athletes came from all over Greece. They competed in a variety of sports. These included running, wrestling, and chariot racing. The winners received olive wreaths. They were treated like heroes. The ancient Olympics were more than just games. They were a time of peace. A sacred truce was declared during the games. This allowed athletes and spectators to travel safely to Olympia. The games fostered a sense of unity among the Greek city-states. The ancient Olympics lasted for over 1,000 years. They were abolished by the Roman Emperor Theodosius I in 393 AD. He saw them as a pagan festival. The games were forgotten for centuries, but their legacy lived on. In the late 19th century, there was a renewed interest in the ancient Olympics. Pierre de Coubertin, a French baron, believed that sport could promote peace and understanding. He wanted to revive the games. Coubertin traveled the world. He spoke about his vision. He gained support for his idea. In 1894, Coubertin founded the International Olympic Committee, or IOC. This organization would oversee the modern Olympic Games. The first modern Olympics were held in Athens, Greece in 1896. Athletes from 14 nations competed. The 1896 Games were a success. They helped to revive the Olympic spirit. The modern Olympics grew in popularity. More countries participated. New sports were added. The Games became a symbol of international cooperation. Pierre de Coubertin is known as the father of the modern Olympics. He dedicated his life to promoting the Olympic ideals. He believed that sport could make the world a better place. His vision continues to inspire us today. Section 4. Breaking Barriers, the Winter Games and the Rise of Women Athletes. The Olympic Games have evolved over time. The Winter Olympics were introduced in 1924. They featured sports played on snow and ice. The first Winter Games were held in Chamonix, France. They were a success. Women have always been a part of the Olympic movement, but their participation was limited in the early years. In 1900, women were allowed to compete in the Olympics for the first time. They participated in tennis and golf. Over time, more women's events were added. Today, women compete in almost all Olympic sports. They have achieved incredible feats of athleticism. The inclusion of women has enriched the Games. It has inspired generations of female athletes. The Olympics have not been without their challenges. There have been boycotts and controversies, but the Games have always overcome adversity. They continue to be a symbol of hope and unity. Section 5. Unforgettable feats, memorable moments and records. The Olympic Games have produced countless memorable moments. Jesse Owens' 4 gold medals at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. This challenged Nazi ideology. Nadia Comaneci's perfect 10 in gymnastics at the 1976 Montreal Olympics. Usain Bolt's electrifying performances in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints. These moments capture the spirit of the Olympics. They inspire us. They show us what is possible. The Olympics are also about breaking records. Athletes constantly push the limits of human performance. Every Olympics sees new world records set. The pursuit of excellence is at the heart of the Olympic Games. But the Games are about more than just winning. They are about sportsmanship, fair play, and respect for your opponents. The Olympics bring people together from all over the world. They celebrate our shared humanity. The Olympic Games hold a special place in our world. They remind us of the power of sport to unite, inspire, and amaze.